out a money scheme for you guys. 5 to 8 play money scheme depending on what you want to run, how you want to run it. My favorite formation to run right now, very run heavy, got a couple glitchy pass plays in it, and because the run is so good, that's why it's my favorite pass play. Each year my offense is very good, top tier, one of the best offenses in my opinion on Madden all times. You know, I never get stopped on offense. You know, if I could take punt out of the playbook, I would. What we're going to be going over is the A slot, and we're going to focus on 3 runs: the dive, the toss, and then the draw. You want to come out and halfback toss, and let's just do random play on D. You typically want to run it to the left side, but you can run it left or right. If there's nobody on the right, you know, you just ID that corner, make sure that corner gets blocked, and you know, you just take it off. Make a guy miss, and you're in for the end zone, you feel me? Left or right, but typically you want to run to a strong side, to the side where the receivers are. And, you know, each year this is a very good run on Madden. Every year you got the potential to score on all 3 of these runs: the draw, the dive, and the toss. You know, just follow your blockers, you know, have a little bit of stick, you feel me? Have a good back. You gotta have a good back this Madden. But yeah, let's just run it one more time. It's very simple, you know, don't really have to say much about it. Let's move on to the dive. The dive, you typically want to bounce it out to the left side, and the reason the dive is in my formation instead of the in my audibles instead of the draw is because I feel like I scored more on the dive than the draw. But the reason I got the draw in this video as part of the scheme is because if somebody's running a spread set, for some reason, sometimes you run a dive, you'll gain 2 or 3 yards, you feel me? But the draw kills spread sets. Like right now, how they're spread, if you was to run a draw, you know, you would take off. You might not score, but the draw is a yard getter. You just want to bounce out to the left a little bit. You can either bounce it out all the way to the left, and you have one person to beat. Bounce it to the left like that. You know, I have no stick, you feel me? But yeah. Very self-explanatory, don't really have to say much about it, you know. Run it, bounce it out to the left. You know, make a guy miss, you're in for the end zone. Gotta have a good back this bad. Just run it one more time. This time the middle's wide open. Yeah, just like that. Now I run the draw. You know, you guys don't like to dive, y'all just want to do the draw and the toss, or the dive and the toss. You don't have to run it. But it's not in my audible, so let me just go to it. Another very good run. You should, like I said, the draws are the best runs in the game. You should never lose yards. It's a yard getter. You know, run left, right, or middle. Run away from people. But yeah, that's it, man. I don't even know. I run it 1 or 2 more times. Whichever one you feel like that's a good detail. If you have a good detail, you might not want to run a draw. If Aaron Donald's right there, Aaron Donald is the best player on the game. You do not want to run a draw. You know, it's a yard getter. If they're spread, the draw, you're going to take off on a draw. Let's run it one more time, then we'll get to the pass plays. So yeah, that's it. So those are 3 runs that I like to run out of this formation. You know, if you like to run the dive and the draw, you know, run a dive and a draw. But you know, I come out in the toss. Then my audibles are the dive, the scissors, the boot, and the verts. Let's go with the scissors first. Let's go in the order. This is what the play art initially looks like. What you want to do, you want to put an Allen on the in route, and the route bar R1 is pretty weird and it develops too early, so just put them on the out route like that. So you have the high-low to the left, and then you got triangle, which is a man beater if there's no X factor guarding them. And then your first read is circle. Your first read is to see if anyone drops across the middle of the field. Typically, if there's a user or a guard, user and the linebacker, they don't drop across the middle of the field. So you just throw it to circle, because you got to be right up on these guys to pick the ball up. But most of the time on this, you're going to hit square underneath. So you just run it. Do anyone drop across the middle? There's no one in the middle. Hit circle, you feel me? Easy money. You know, get used to the play. Hit square early. I always hit square early every single time. Don't wait for him to cross the field, because typically that guy in front of my slot receiver, he's gonna, if he's in the zone or flat or whatever, he's gonna choose to guard that running back. And when they cross, you just hit a square as soon as he crosses his face. Don't wait till he get to the middle of the field or whatever, because then he won't be open. So you check, is there people in the middle? There was no one in the middle, but they blitzed me heavy on that one. Check, people in the middle. Yes, they're in the middle. Hit them underneath. Fall down if that's Bobby Wagner. Take your yards. I'll run it, you know, 2 more times. Look, there's no one in the middle, but I got the man beater. Triangle's the man beater. You know, gotta hit everybody at least one. Let's see if I can hit the running back on this one. There's no one in the middle, so he's gonna be open. The running back didn't run his route though, so I just hit him there. You know, pretty easy. Against man, everybody gets open, as you just saw. If someone wasn't run man coverage against you, the in route will be open. The man, well, he cheated on the play, but and then circle is open once he crossed it. You have a fast guy right here. Once he crossed the safety's face, you can, you know, throw it over here for the touchdown. And then, you know, the R1 route that came over late because he ran his route wrong. All right, now let's go over the PA boot comeback. Believe it or not, this is the glitchy play out of the formation. You know, I know you're looking at the cross like, oh, you're probably just gonna, you know, throw a drag out there, but nah, bro. We're gonna all we're gonna do, we're gonna hit circle, gonna hit X, and the swear, the comeback route is unguardable on this play. What you want to do, you want to go through your progressions. You want to do X, circle, and then swear, and then triangle underneath. You want to throw the low ball to X or circle because I feel that it doesn't get picked off, and then they turn around and run quicker when you low ball it. So it's X, circle, swear. You know, take what they give you. Don't try to throw the glitchy route every single time because, you know, you can get sacked. You know. So we'll go through the progressions a couple times, and then I'll just throw it to square every play just to show you that no coverage regard them. Right here, I got the low ball, the circle. Take what they give you, you know, that's 11 yards right there, 11, 12 yards. So the player looks like everything is hot routes. You can just hot route it out into any play if you want. Right here, I hit, I don't know why they do that, but right there I went through my progressions. Let me just instant replay it for you guys. Went through my progressions. Probably could have hit him, but I was like, nah. So, you know, I only throw the receivers that are wide open. He was guarded, you know, and then the glitchiness happened. He's supposed to guard square, but he doesn't realize that he's running a comeback. So I was trying to throw it to square, but my guy slid down. But yeah, that's how the glitchiness work right there. And just like that. Got the low ball. You know, especially when you mix this in with the scissors, very, very tough to stop. And then you run the ball, how this formation allows you to run the ball, very, very tough to stop. You know, it's a very, very tough formation to stop. And just like that, we'll run through the progressions one more time. X on the low ball. See how I low ball? He caught it and turned around very quickly. That's why I always low ball it. Because if you throw it regular, kind of shuffle their feet and then they run like their 40 speed for about a second. This is man coverage, but let's just now we're just gonna toss up the square just to show that he's gonna be open no matter what they do. Only time he's not open, like I said, is if that corner drops all the way back, but that's when you just release triangle. Man coverage doesn't guard anything. You know, possession catches so you don't get hit and drop the ball. Let's just throw it to him, you know, 5 times in a row, you know, as long as I don't get sacked. Right here. See how he dropped all the way back, so I was trying to just hit my guy underneath. But that's the only time that it's going to be guarded. I don't know whether man coverage doesn't guard anything. Hopefully give me something other than man coverage. Right here, we're in man coverage again. Alright, we're just gonna run it until we don't get man coverage, I guess. So I thought he had to drop, see how he's wide open? Every single time, bro. The guy that's supposed to guard him doesn't realize that he's running a comeback route. I guess he thinks it's a go route. And he runs up. See this guy, he's supposed to be guarding him. He's about to go guard him, and then he realizes there's a hitch right there, and he steps up on the hitch. he leaves this guy wide open. Let's just run it one more time, and then we'll move on to the next pass play. You know, get in the lab, you guys will see it every single time, bro. It's man coverage. You know, you throw it early because of the. Make sure you throw the early against man coverage because of the ball trajectory. I'm just trying to get something other than man coverage. And they give me man coverage again. Man coverage doesn't guard the hitches either, by the way. Just like that. Every single time. Possession catch and make sure you don't fumble. Now just go to this replay one more time, one last time. This guy right here, he looks like he's gonna guard it, like he's going out to guard it. But then he's guarding it, but then he thinks he's on a go route, and then he comes down the guard circle, you know. But if you was going through the progressions, he would have just hit circle on a low ball. But he's gonna be open regardless. And you just throw it to him and possession catch it. That's it. That's it for that play. You know, hop in the lab, live it up. You know, very good. You know, you come out, you running the ball, you throwing in a scissors. You know, hitting circle across the middle, hitting square across the middle, hitting the money beater. You know, throwing it to your running back. You come to this, throwing the hitches, and then you got the unstoppable comeback route over there. Then you come over here. You come over here to verts, and all you want to do is just want to put Allen on the deep end, and you just got the high-low read to the right. Man coverage, you know, man coverage don't guard anything, dig route. And if you don't want it to be obvious, you know, every time I run this play action, you know, you probably just want to put your running back on a normal out route so that, you know, you want to low ball that. For some reason, when you low ball it, he almost always catch it. You know, it doesn't sell as much. Low ball it and then angle it to the outside. Put him on the deep end, high-low read to the right. You can hit X early right there, fall down, possession catch it. I think I throw it to X early more often than I throw it to him late. You know, high-low read to the right, man coverage. You know, man coverage not gonna guard anything. You know, take your 6 yards right there, even though that was a bad catch animation. I think I never threw it to circle in this play. I'm just, you know, simple reads. You know. I lowballed it. Should have just threw it to him regularly. You know, throw it in there. You know, you're working the right side of the field so much. Lowball it. Just like that. Like I told you, I feel like he catch it way more often when you lowball it. Just like that. Run it, play action. Yeah, you work the left side of the field so much. You know, you want to come work the right side of the field. Yeah, that's it. That's it for the scheme, guys. You know, you come out, you run your toss, you run your draw, you run your dive. You know, that's what you're gonna do most of the time. Run the ball. You know, look, run the ball. Follow your blockers, run in for the end zone. You know, run a toss, a very good toss. Come out with the scissors, one of the best pass plays in the game. Hit them with the glitchy formation, the glitchy play. Hit them with the work the right side a little bit. And then, yeah, those are the plays that I run majority of the time. But the reason I say it's an 8-play scheme is because I have 2 honorable mention plays. I just don't really know. I mean, if you guys want to work them in, you guys can work them in. But I just don't run them because I feel like there's no need to. The stretch alert bubble is a pretty good play. Both the bubble and the run, like you used to run it. It's a very good run if you was to run it if there's no one to the right. You see? It's a very good run if there's no one to the right side. Then you have a bubble over there, like that. But see, he's right-handed. That's the one reason I don't like it, because you know the quarterbacks are right-handed. It takes them a while to throw that route. You know, and you know if there's actually people over there, then you can get stuffed in the backfield. But other than that, it's still a pretty good play. You know, the RPOs are pretty good. You know, I think you should usually when you run this play, you should probably flip it to the right side. Let me just do that real quick. Probably flip it to the right side so you can throw the bubble. so he can just like come off and then, you know, just throw the bubble like that, so he can, you know, take off. But yeah, I like that play. You can you want to toss that in the scheme a little bit, you can do that. And then I have the 6'4" X slice U cross. I just honestly don't really know how I want to run it, bro. Honestly, I mean, you can drag him like that, you can run it like that, but his route, I kind of like the route that he's on, but you know, you can run it like this, you know. I was trying to hit triangle, but you can run this play, you know, high, low, you know, then you got the circle across the middle. But that route that he's on, if someone's coming out in man coverage, that route that he's on is gonna burn man coverage. That was a low ball, you know, you got a low ball on this game. But yeah, I kind of like this play. I'll probably run this play, you know, probably twice, you know, twice if I just feel like mixing it up, you know. But yeah, man, that's it for the scheme. That's it for the scheme. Like, comment, subscribe to your boy for more ebooks, because my offense, I have the best offense out there. Very, very good offense. You know, I'm gonna be coming with a bunch more ebooks and schemes. But yeah, man, then I'm out.